The whole point of the Backstreet walk is basically seeing buildings that you don't normally notice, probably because you just walk straight past them. And so we don't go to St Paul's, we don't go to Westminster, we don't do all the ones that you would do immediately the first time you come to London. You're going to go round the back and see some building that you might never have noticed in your life. I mentioned that we're on the land that was owned by the Knights Templar, and the Knights Templar were one of the crusading orders that were set up in the wake of the Christians taking Jerusalem in 1099. And the crusading orders were basically founded at this time, and they either went to fight, so the Knights Templar were really the sort of shock troops for the Crusaders. But you also had the Knights Hospitaller, who went along and basically helped pilgrims get to Jerusalem and looked after them. And this is one of the best examples we have in the City of London of a livery hall. And if you look, you've got Apollo, the god of healing, who's straddling the dragon of disease. And right across the river is the most fantastic panorama. So you've got Tate Modern, formerly Bankside Power Station, and in 1999 they decided to turn it into an art gallery. And then straight in front of us with the white walls and the thatch roof, the only thatch that's been built in London since the Great Fire, and that's the Shakespeare's Globe. So we're looking at two absolute period pieces. One is a bit of high Victorian kitsch, I suppose, and the other is 1986, and this is the Lloyd's building, built by Richard Rogers. And it was just this moment when London changed. Basically the markets deregulated and we took on technology really for the first time. And so it completely changed the way that the city worked. Ahead of you, the Gherkin, and dwarfed by all of it is a little church straight in front of us called St Andrew's Undershaft. So called because it used to stand near the old maypole in the City of London. I think the best thing about London Days is the access, because anyone can sort of put together a walk themselves and trundle around with a map. But it's when you get into these amazing things that you quite often wouldn't get a chance to do. So today we had lunch at Middle Temple Hall, and we had lunch in the Queen's Room. It's got a moulded ceiling, it's got these amazing portraits around the walls, and we had it all to ourselves. And you do get to the end of it and you feel like you've achieved something. You feel like it's been a proper walk, and I hope you feel that you've really seen a side of London that you simply hadn't noticed before.